What's up, everybody? Thanks for taking a couple minutes to check out my channel. It's the 9th of November 2022, and this is my second episode of my 2022-2023 trapping season. If you're new here and you enjoy this video, if you could take a second at the end, maybe give me a quick thumbs up, a quick comment, or maybe even subscribe, I'd appreciate it. If you're here watching all my videos, as always, I can't thank you enough. Coming up in this episode, I'm going to talk about first I'm going to go over a couple bad things and then a couple good things. And then we'll eventually, as always, we'll go out in the line and check a few sets and see a few catches. A couple bad things. The coyote I caught in the first episode is not hanging in my shed. Got in a big hurry and ended up ripping it and right across the back. No excuse, just a bad fur handling on my part, getting in a big hurry. But I wanted to go back out hunting, and is what it is. Made a big mistake. All I did was, slice my finger and rip the coyote. The second bad thing is I found out I have some kind of a fracture in my shoulder. I've been having some pretty good pain in my shoulder, especially if I move it around a lot. And turns out I have a thing called a hill sac fracture. I got to go in now for an MRI. I already had x-rays. I got to get an MRI in early December. And then I'm going to meet with orthopedics and see where to go from there. Hopefully it's nothing too major. I need to get this pain out of my shoulder, though. It makes it difficult for fur handling. I got to keep my arm, my elbow. If I keep it tucked to my ribs and I just move my arm like a Tyrannosaurus Rex or something, you know, with little short arms, I can keep the pain to a minimum. On to the good stuff. I actually harvested a deer. I don't got any of the hunt clip, but I got a short clip after I recovered my deer. Small buck, but I was happy as could be with it. I'm still trying to harvest a couple more doe. Another positive thing, my buddy, he lent me a crossbow. He pulled back my bow. Even that's tough to do. Pain. Oh well. I said I wasn't going to whine anymore, but there I go, back to whining. So I got a deer harvested. My wife and I, we canned up, I think, like 14 quarts of really good vegetable venison soup. That stuff's pretty good. And hopefully get another one and make preserve some more food, can some just straight venison and stuff. I did get a few more sets put in. Just slow and steady wins the race. Pounding with my left hand and using drags wherever I can. And I'm actually making a couple more catches. Not a lot, but I mean, hopefully I'm going to get a few more sets out and I can keep trapping and fur handling with my shoulder issue going on. But let's go out in the line, check a few sets, see a few catches, and then we'll come back here and wrap things up. Well, happy Halloween to me. I finally got a deer within range, and I know it's not a big buck. I am unapologetically not a trophy hunter. I hunt for food, especially now with $4 a gallon gas, $6 a gallon heating fuel. I don't even know what the price of beef costs. I haven't bought beef in I don't know how long, but nice small buck. Made a pretty decent shot on him. Angled through here. And it's bigger than it. Look, exited right there. Perfect shot. 50-pound bow. Complete pass through. I thought that was a tick spider, but it's a bigger deer than I thought. I mean, the antlers, they're like sort of palmated. They're actually sort of cool. I mean, it's just legal for PA, for our part of PA. If you were down in like out western part of PA, you would have to have 3 tines up. This guy would have got a pass, but this is meat in the freezer for me and my wife. Turn this into all kinds of stuff. Chili, soups, hamburger, jerky. Still got a few doe tags though. I'll take one of them, but I got a buck. I'm gonna get my tag on this guy. Get him home, get him in my meat cooler. You couldn't find a happier hunter right now. I'm telling you what. I don't care. I mean, great big buck would look cool, but this is cool as it gets for me. I just got a comment from a guy on YouTube saying always catching his possums, and pretty much that's my go so far with the few sets I have out. Now that I got a buck, I'm hoping to get a few more sets in the ground. Dealing with some shoulder pain too. But I did harvest my first raccoon of the year. This is where I caught the skunk. and it's in a number 2 double long spring. That's one of the ones that Wet Dog sent to me. I want to catch a fox in one of them. Got a hind foot catch. This guy's not happy at all, but help out Hearn. I'm going to help out the turkey population. I'm going to get this guy in my dispatch pool, hopefully, and get him back to my shed. Got a couple other errands to run, and I'll be back skinning these guys out later. Another raccoon today, about the same size as yesterday. I caught a house cat in here a few days ago, but this raccoon is going to get harvested because he has issues with raccoons tearing up his sweet corn all the time. Karma, no. No, Karma, you stay there, girl. And old Wild Tobe there, he would be right up in that thing, probably getting into a tussle here. But about the same size yesterday. I'll get her skinned and fleshed up, put on a board. The first one was pretty blue. We'll see how this one is. Good morning, everybody. Day after election day. Frosty morning. 26 degrees, I think, when I left the house. But I had a blind set right here. I'm not sure. I see disturbance. We'll see if I got anything of consequence here. Definitely looked like something was here. Thrashing around. Definitely had something. Not sure if it's still here or not. Pretty good thrashing here, that's for sure. A lot of giant cat circle here. I think it might have. I'm looking in the weeds here and stuff. I don't see anything yet. Definitely had something of consequence here. Whether I still have it or not. Okay, I see some movement down here. Not sure what I got. And I have my first fox of the year. This is the same exact way that I caught my first canine last year. I had a blind set right on this same trail and caught a fox. It was a gray fox too. I got my first gray fox. This is stinking awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get some man, this is absolutely my favorite critter to catch right here. I don't know, I got one. Got an Bridger number 2 dogless. Beautiful morning. This is beautiful, crisp, cool. I have baited sets right behind my side-by-side here. But I have no... Wait, there's something else here. Oh my goodness, I got a double on grays. Oh man, I got another gray. I got 2 grays here. I didn't even notice this one. Wow, this is something else. Whew. So I made a double on grays on my blind sets. Right here is one of my trap beds right here. And I have another trap bed right here with another trap bed. Wow, what a morning. Quite a long time since I've caught a fox here. I made a double on grays. I don't know if you can even see this little bugger in here. Right here. Double on grays. My favorite. This is like the 3rd time I've made doubles on grays. I've never made a double on coyotes and I've never made a double on red fox. This is too cool. Both on drags. My goal was to leave the trail intact so I could just reset my trap, but they pretty much destroyed the trail here. I'm gonna have to come back here later today and reset something here. That's awesome. Eventually I'll have cable restraints down here too. Awesome. I gotta try to get a picture of these guys. I don't know if I can get them together or not. All right, I'm gonna get these 2 dispatched. I'll get them out here and show them to you out here. All right, here's my 2 grays. I do have some baited sets right over here. Right there's where I caught a raccoon and a skunk already, and I caught a few possums here. But finally hit a couple fox. Both on trail sets right down there. I know there's some more reds and stuff running around here as well. I'm gonna finish checking traps this morning and get these guys back to the shed and put on some boards. All right, I hope you enjoyed the time out in the line. Let's take a look at a couple of the furs I do have hanging in here, minus my coyote. Let's see, the couple raccoons I kept, they are blue, definitely. They were small and they were caught, at least a week ago or so. I did actually put out a couple DPs now. I'm going to see if I catch a couple more and see if they're starting to prime up. Most of these are going to be donated anyways. The skunk, it wasn't prime. The possums, oh, imagine that. The possums are nice and white though. That stuff will all get donated. The two grays from this morning, they were both females. I suspected there was going to be one male and one female. Both females, both blue. I mean, this one had really decent fur on it, pretty thick fur, and it's just starting to turn white here and right through here a little bit. But it had so much fat on it, it was ridiculous. It looked like a raccoon. And I don't know, just this one didn't have a whole lot, but this one was just loaded with fat. I got them both in blind sets. I don't think that they are really that hungry right now. I think I caught one. I caught the coyote in a baited set. Like you saw on the line, I had a couple of baited sets right close to these trail sets. They have not been messed with by a fox yet at all. Skunks, raccoons, and possums. I did put one small hole right here, fleshing over top of a nipple. Put a couple stitches in it, good to go. And hopefully things are going to start priming up a little better. Once again, thanks for taking a couple minutes to check out my video. If you could take a second to give me a quick thumbs up or a comment, I truly appreciate it. Hope you all have a blessed day and stay safe, everybody.